knife. Throw it. Throw it.
Throw it.
Step away. Go over here. Hands up. Put your hands up. Stand over here. Stand up. Hands up. Whoa. Stay away from the knife. Stay away from the knife right now, man. Are you gonna arrest me?
Whoa. Oh, good time. Oh, yeah,
Rohan, you're chasing a story in Brooklyn. It's about a man who went into a synagogue, stabbed someone, and was shot by a police officer. What do you got?
Here in Crown Heights in Brooklyn, where at 1:45 a.m. on Tuesday, a deranged madman walked into the front door of this 24-hour synagogue and stabbed a 22-year-old student in the head and face repeatedly with a 9-inch butcher's knife. The video shows the police on the scene and the man wielding his knife at officers, them telling him to drop the knife. He does briefly, walks away, then walks right back over to the knife and grabs it again, at which point the officer rang one shot out to the abdomen of the suspect, who fell to the ground and has since passed away. I spoke to a rabbi, and he told me that he believes that if it wasn't for the swift action of the NYPD, a lot of others would have been hurt.
We're grateful for the quick response by the police, and we're working closely with the authorities on the investigation. And we commend the heroic efforts of the individuals that were there and intervened.
I also spoke to a witness, but he told me, he looked me right in the eyes and said, the deranged madman said that I want to kill Jews, I want to kill a Jewish person.
I got to believe the response here is very supportive and very appreciative. Is that what you found?
The response time was 1 minute for the first officer to get here. It was extremely fast. They got here and calmed the scene down. Levi Rosenblatt, the young man that was injured, he's in the hospital right now in stable condition. The suspect's name is Calvin Peters. He's 49 years old. He's from the New York area. He has a very, very long rap sheet, about 18 arrests in the past 15 or 16 years.
Thanks, Rohan. We're now joined by former NYPD Sergeant Detective Joe Giacalone. Joe, thanks for joining us on Chasing.
Thanks for having me.
So how do you grade the officer's actions here? You think he prevented more tragedy or this from getting any worse?
You got to give these guys an A. I mean, this is what the general public doesn't understand about how difficult these situations are. And, I mean, he's running around with a knife, and they're trying to stop him.
Does this help people, do you think, get some perspective on just how dangerous and how important a police officer's job can be?
Well, I would hope so, but really right now we see an anti-cop mentality through the whole country, and I don't think anything's going to fix that anytime soon. But, the general public has to know that, they can sleep well at night because of people like this who go out and do this every day. I mean, we saw it from time to time again that the officers work within the guidelines. It's just that emotions are running high and we're not looking at the facts and all the physical evidence. So you have to look at the totality of the circumstances.
Okay. Joe Giacalone, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.